Wow, buckets.
Hey, camera girl!
What have you been doing?
Oh, I've been cleaning.
I can see the floor.
Whoa!
Wow.
Miracles never happen.
No, miracles.
It happened today.
Wow.
So,
I'm impressed.
it's a sneezing to be sneezing with all this
There's
cottonwood flying around everywhere. I don't even want to light a fire out there because it looks like it snowed. Show them all that snow out there. And that stuff's even coming in the garage. It's all over the place, and luckily I'm not sneezing. So anyway, guys, I hope y'all are getting ready for Portland, Indiana, because that's what I've been doing in here. I've been cleaning up this mess. Thank you, Doc. And working on trying to get this room here, clean up all the stuff because I've been making so many videos and I just don't have time to clean. Anyway, Portland, I'm excited. Shh. Yeah. Kimber girl told me to calm down. Should I calm down for Portland, Indiana? All right, guys. I tell you what. Now, what you got to do is come and visit. Camera girl and I, we're going to be there. And remember, Terrell's going to be there. Of course, Junior. Slippers is going to be there. Oh, how can we forget? Doc Neon. They're all going to be here. So, anyhow. Now, if you guys are interested, the video today is going to be on that Sears Allstate. Remember the Allstate I redid? Come here. There it is, stuck in its little corner. Well, guys, I gotta button this thing up. So today, I couldn't find brakes for this thing for the life of me. For the life of me, the brakes are shot. But I need to get this buttoned up because I'm taking it with me to Portland, Indiana. You could own this. I'm gonna take it and sell it. Yes, you can own some prop from Bucket's Garage. If you remember right, guys, the pads came off. I was going to glue them back on, but you know what? No. So what I did find, I looked at Honda. Nope, won't work. A different Honda size. Nope, won't work. I looked at little tiny Chinese stuff. Nope, too small. Huh. Yamaha. I think it's Yamaha 80, I think. So those match pretty good. So I think we're going to try, guys. This might not work, but I'm going to try. We're going to see if we can make these work with that Sears Allstate. At least the rear. Now, if they work, I'll order a new set for the front. But that's what today's video is going to be on the Sears Allstate. Now, also, I'm going to be taking some stuff with me to Portland, Indiana. And you guys might be interested. Besides me, this stuff's going to be there. I'm taking a little bit of stuff here. I'm taking stuff off the walls. Stuff I'm kind of bored of. Why not? Matter of fact, look at this. You get to see it. I'm going to take this down. They've been hanging here for too long. This is a old movie studio, not movie studio, but like a play studio light. I wonder if it still works. Yeah, it's been hanging up there an awful long time. Let's see if I can get it electrocuted. Just kidding.
Really?
Hey. Okay, I need to put a light bulb in it. I'll put a light bulb in it. It's gonna go. I don't want it. All right, guys. And I'm not going to bore you with all the stuff I'm going to take down here. Just letting you know I'm going to take this stuff down and get rid of some of the stuff. I get too many projects. So anyway, guys, let's get into this Sears Allstate brakes so someone can go ride. Well, before I get started on this bike, I guess I need some nourishment. And no better place to get some nourishment than is to... Yeah, baby. I've got the goods. Time to head home with Camera Girl and my food. Yeah, baby. Well, guys, we're going to see how this goes here. Getting this thing dug out. That Chipotle has filled me up. Now I don't feel like doing anything. But time is a ticking. Ticking, tick, 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 tick. Ticking away. And I don't have much time left to get ready for Portland. Come on back. Get out of here. I thought I was going to get these projects done, but no. There's 1,000,001 projects going on here. There we go. Free Willy. Willy's free. All right, so what I'm going to do here, I want to real quick kind of get a look of how these Yamaha pads, man, guys, that's going to be close. Even though these are a little bit thicker, these are not as thick. But I want to get some kind of brakes on here until I actually figure out what I'm going to do for finding brakes. Maybe I'll find some at the show that actually go to this bike. All right, so what we're going to do now is get this wheel off and go from this point. All right, now, like I said, this is going to be hard to find, but I'll find something. And this is 17 millimeter. Take that off. You know, I wonder if it'd be the same as puch moped. You know, I should look into that. See what the moped ones look like. So, well, you know what I forgot? Take this bolt off. Or this one. One of these has to come off. Maybe that. So I'll get that by reaching through here. Just put that that way. Turn this a little bit this way. There we go. Got that out. Now can I bet you I won't be able to do this by hand. Oh, look at there. I can. Nice when the bolts ain't rusty, ain't they, guys? Oh, man. All right. I'm going to go ahead and put that here so I don't lose it. And I know where it goes. Let's get this out. I think I'm going to have to take the chain off. Yipper. I was kind of hoping I didn't have to, but yeah. It'd be more fun. Fun. Now, the two 10 millimeters on this chain cover side, I think all you're going to have to do is take this cover off here. I have this 1966 Sears Allstate. If I fail to mention what we're working on. As I just threw away the bolt, or the nut. Faster. There we go again. All right, nice lubed up chain. All right. Now, this back wheel, come off nicely, just like a nut. Of course, I'm going to have to bring it back a little bit so it comes off the edge. There we go. Okay. Let me get the camera back on the other side. I don't think I actually had this one apart. I had the front apart, but I never had the rear apart. So, before I lose everything I got going on here, I'm gonna move it all out of the way. And of course, now I just lose the screwdriver. Now this is on a bolted surface. And you can use a gigantic Phillips or a flathead screwdriver or a pair of channel locks. All right, now that I got a pair of channel locks on the one side, vice grips actually. If you don't want to scar this up, you can probably use a big pair of pliers, which, yeah, actually it is not threaded. That was just a pretty tight fit. I've never had one of these apart before. I did have this one apart. Now this has threads here. That part didn't. So that must have been just dirty. And it goes back on like that. Probably lube that up real good when you put it back on. The same with this. I'm going to clean it up a little bit. All right, let's see what we can do with brake pads here. I'll probably clean up the inside of this as well. Now that we're over here, let's get these Yamaha brake pads off. Spring's already off on that one. Yeah, we'll put that spring back on, just like that, guys. All right. These are really, really close to the original. Well, here's the moment of truth. Let's try it. Well, I squeezed them on there. Those springs are a little stretched. I might have to go with the original springs. That might be a little bit longer. But we're experimenting here. And I do notice, if you don't have that cable on, that's going to be engaged. So the cable is actually going to hold it in a certain spot. So let's put this on the wheel. See what happens. All right, now I got the wheel over here. Brakes. Let's see what happens. Actually, I'm going to go backwards with it to the highest point. Nope. Ain't going to work. Too small. I was afraid of that. Well, let's back to the drawing board. See if we can find something else. I just might have to go back and go ahead and epoxy those brake pads back on. Well, guys, guess what I'm getting into? Yeah, epoxy. This holds up to 2,000 per square inch. Well, we'll see. So I cleaned the surface, grind a little bit of here and there, just to give it a little rough surface. I cleaned up the pads. Here are the pads. They look greasy still, but they're not. Might rough these up just a little bit. I gotta be careful. I don't want to snap it. So we're just gonna go ahead and then we're gonna glue and then clamp. Gotta make make it even on each side, like that. So that's what we're going to do, guys. Unfortunately, for now, I'm going to glue these and see what happens. This is my only option right now. Hopefully it works. Then the other issue I'm going to have is getting that cable to work. So I don't want to bore you with this. I'm going to go ahead and glue these pads, and then we'll be back tomorrow. I'm going to let them sit for 30 minutes. 24 hours of completely cure. So, cure the disease. Let's get it done. Got those things set up, ready to harden. We'll see what it's going to be like tomorrow. Gonna let them sit overnight, and then we'll put it together and see if it actually works. I think I got to work on that cable now. Well, guys, good morning. So, we're back in the shop. Now, they should be good enough right now to set up for, yeah. Now, it's not been 24 hours yet, but I want to put this back together because it looks like it's going to work. So, I epoxied them. I'm going to clean off that little bit of epoxy I got on there. Those pads, probably not good. I'm going to give them a little bit of a scuff. So we'll get this back together. That way, maybe we can have some brakes. Now I got all these reattached. Remember, get your springs back in. So we got it looking decent. So let's put it in the hub. I'm sure it's going to work. So we're still going to, before I actually put any major pressure on, I'm going to let it dry till about 6 o'clock this evening. That'd be 24 hours. All right, now that I got this on, spins nice and free. And then if you apply it, they seem to work. So let's cross our fingers and hopefully this is going to work. Now, I'm going to get this reassembled, and now we got a brake cable issue we're going to have to take care of. So let's do that. The wheel's reassembled, spinning freely. So what I want to do now is really address the cable. I tried drilling a hole through a bolt, to make a stop, but then I was looking at it. This cable goes all the way up to the foot and goes through here, but it's way too short. So it broke off right about here. So it could be way too short, of course. So I had this cable in my stash of cables upstairs, which actually has a brake switch on it. I could have it run down here, out there, as I pull that rubber off right here. We'll go in through here, come up through, and actually it can go through the frame like it's supposed to, but that was for the clutch cable, but I can go up through. And we'll come up onto the other side. And see if I can find a perch for this. Had the cable come through and had the brake lever on this side. And then I could make another foot brake pedal cable. But I think right now I'm just going to do this because this thing doesn't go super fast anyhow. It's like a moped. This is kind of a nice idea, but it's pretty close to the exhaust, so your foot's going to get pretty hot from stopping and going. So we're just going to leave this on, leave it there for if someone else wants to do something more for it. Because the cable come up and went through this eye hole, went through here. So we're just going to go ahead and eliminate that for now. And let's see if I can get this brake handle up here to work. Then we'll have front brakes work. Surprisingly, I did an adjustment on that cable all the way out. So they're at their last limit. So we got front brakes, but we don't want to have just front brakes because you know what happens when you use just front brakes. Yeah. All right. Well, this has turned out to be a little more of a project today, boys. Well, I had to dig through all my purchases, and this is the third box. Well, not purchase, brake handles. Yeah, I'm sorry. So I had to machine this one down to fit in here. That's the only one I could find. Yeah, I machined it down with my machine right there. Good machiner. So, yeah, I machined it down, then a little bit on that too. So, I'm going to find the proper bolt. I actually got the cable to fit through. That is working. I brought the cable down. Brought it underneath the tank. Because it has the brake switch on it. The hole is right there. If you had just a plain cable without the brake switch on it, it would go through the frame and come through on the other side. And it worked perfect. And it would look nice. It'll come out of here and then go down to the brakes. So right now I'm working on this up here. And we're going to come down here and attach it down here. And hopefully this idea I got going on here is going to work. It's like you got to customize everything for something this old. Yeah. All right, guys. So I got the brake handle all set. And they seem to be stopping. Looking good. Still running good. Well, at the moment, guys, I'm going to get this LED light bulb, headlight bulb, to work on that scooter. It's AC voltage, so I'm going to put a diode in between. So if you do use a diode, the white is your positive end, basically. Goes at white. The white part will be soldered onto your positive side, the black on your negative side. That way the wires coming in will make it DC. Alrighty? I'll show you when I'm done. Yeah, that's the finished product, guys. Diodes are soldered on. Ready to go. Hey, guys. Okay, now. I'm not going to drive all the way up down the driveway because all we did was do the brakes. But I got it all buttoned up and it's ready for Portland. It's ready to go. Of course, it needs a total someone else's fine touches and everything. But it's ready to ride, at least in the parade. So at least somebody will have fun fixing it up a little more than me. And I got the headlight to work, the LED headlight. Hey, brakes work. And that front one really grabs, so this I probably should take that apart and see why it's grabbing. Probably another thing, the pad's probably off inside that one too. Alright guys, that'll do it for today. That was just to finish up the stuff on this thing that were all the loose ends. Yeah, for Portland. Now I gotta get all those engines over there ready. I got a whole bunch of other stuff I gotta do. A lot more stuff to do. I'm sure you guys do too. But anyway, we're looking forward to seeing you guys. We can't wait to see you there. We can't wait to say hi to everybody, and everybody come up and say hi to us. And the whole gang. So anyway, guys, to the next project. Here I go. We'll see you soon. Woo. Lot of work to do. Holy buckets. Oh, before I forget, please like and subscribe. It don't cost anything. And then you'll get some notifications or when I make up a video. All right, guys. Now I'm going to go. Have a good one. Take care.